Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Adam Fiala and you're on Collector Collective. So thanks so much for joining me here today. Today we are going to be opening a new offering from Tokidoki, which is the SpongeBob SquarePants blind box set, which has just come out a little while ago. Just to have a brief history over what SpongeBob SquarePants is. We've done a Tokidoki video before when we opened the series 6 of Unicornos. These were both released around about the same time. SpongeBob has been licensed and featured in Tokidoki across some item ranges already. There's been some clothes, some t-shirts, some really cute things, but I, as a collector, really enjoy the Tokidoki blind boxes that are currently out, and I have been a fan of SpongeBob for a long time. So a little brief history just to start off around SpongeBob himself. SpongeBob SquarePants started the television series back in 1999. There have been 3 movies and 2 spin-off shows since then. The spin-off shows now currently just come out in 2021. With that, of course, he was the brainchild of Steven Hillenburg, who had started it as he was a marine sciences teacher, and he created the characters to teach his students more about the aquatic world. He also was an animator. He worked on Rocko's Modern Life and a few other things for Nickelodeon over the time. SpongeBob almost never happened. They did want to make him a student in a school, which was not what Steven had originally imagined. But that's why Mrs. Puff and his constant failed attempts at getting his license has been written into the show, which I thought was really interesting. Of course, he's been across so many licensed products, like, of course, pop vinyls. He's been made by Kid Robot. He's been makeup lines. He's been featured in with Barbie as well. Other fashion lines such as Nike and Vans shoes have had their own iterations, but with 20 years now on the market, and with his huge level of popularity amongst kids and parents and adults alike, there's no stopping this licensed juggernaut. There have been so many games, including 2020's Nintendo Switch revamp of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, which I'd played and thoroughly enjoyed. I love the remastering from the original early 2000s game. I think it was 2003 maybe when it first came out. But the redo was great. So let's get right into this. So we'll just take it down here so we can have a look at what's shown on the box. So some fantastic graphics again that we always expect from Tokidoki, and Simone Legno, who is the artistic force behind the brand. Of course, there are a few different figures to collect, including one chaser, which is a Squidward character, but of course we can see that they have taken inspiration from Unicorno, Mermicorno, Cactus Pets, Cactus Friends, Donatella and Friends, as well as just having some nice mini vinyls of SpongeBob himself. Down the side it is just a continuation of the graphics, and of course we see many of these little characters like seahorses and so on packaging for the Mermicorno line. The back is kind of just a repeat again, but these characters have all, as I said, been featured in clothing lines by Tokidoki. On the bottom I noticed that it's really Quite cute, got a little squished figure of Plankton down there. So obviously another failed attempt to steal the Krabby Patty formula. Now let's just check out what we get. So there are 8 blind boxes here. There are exactly 8 to collect. Let's see now. So here is what we get looking at the display. I usually ruin the box when I do this. So as I've said before, if I was a retailer, I'd be very upset if I'd ruin the display. Now, so the front of each box, just another close-up view of what you can be getting in regards to the toys. Well, the vinyl figures, as they say. Now this is just standard information you get about Tokidoki, which means sometimes in Japanese, as we all know. But no, this is not a toy. This is collectible art. So maybe they've changed their stance for SpongeBob. So let's see how these guys all turn out. I'm really happy to be opening them. We love a blind box moment here at Collector Collective. Now, in the box, we will be getting the little printed checklist. This is stuff right down there. Okay, that's a little bit different for them. Normally it's just on one side of this paper what you'll be getting, but here you've got a larger view. On the back, the same as the outer box. So time to rip right in. Okay, now I haven't really checked these out online or anything. I didn't realise that SpongeBob with his jellyfishing net would be translucent. So he appears, I don't know how well that shows up, but he has a jellyfish trapped inside him. He has a couple of jellyfish trapped inside him, which is an excellent design strategy. His features, his big nose, hole and buck teeth and bright eyes and eyelashes all showing up perfectly. I think one of the best mini vinyl iterations of SpongeBob I've ever seen, to be honest. I'm really happy with that. So, that's a fantastic little thing. Alright, box number 2. Now, I'm opening these guys. Okay. And rip. Oh, fantastic. So we've got SpongeBob on a Unicorno. Now, I'm not too sure if this Unicorno has been seen before, but now I'm just comparing. So, in Tokidoki SpongeBob world, SpongeBob, his sponge holes are made of love hearts and stars. Very Tokidoki on brand. Now, this Unicorno has pineapple, because who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. I think he would be great friends to Unicornos. It would be excellent to see a Unicorno animation. It'd be even better to see the crossover of SpongeBob and Unicorno all together, and you know, get a moment from this scene. You know, perfectly coloured, like absolutely picture perfect to what you'd be getting out of the show. And Another, like with the Series 6 Momokonos, there was a lot of this translucence going on, which I am a fan of, but I do think that sort of thing may occasionally be overused. But I think when it comes to Tokidoki, they do run with a set design scheme and material usage for a period of time. But again, I wonder what the name of that Momokono is. So, number 3. And here we go. Oh, this one is fighting back. I will get in. Here we go. Okay. Now, we're always hoping for a chaser. We're always hoping for something rare. Oh, okay. SpongeBob in a Krabby Patty. Or Krabby Patty spaceship or boat. Now, the SpongeBob is quite tiny. He would only be a couple of centimeters high. Still, stars and love hearts are included in his sponge holes. This patty is just amazing. I mean, the feel of the vinyl and the paintwork on this is, more than what you'd expect. Actually, I'm so impressed with this range. The Tokidoki Love Heart, Jolly Roger flag, sets right off. And me being such a big fan of SpongeBob, and I mean, this just encompasses what his work ethic is. I mean, that's one of the most inspiring things about this character is how much he loves his job and everything. Krabby Patty and the Krusty Krab, and how that is his whole life. Yeah, I think people could really learn a lot from that kind of a work ethic from a cartoon character. Okay, and moving right along to number 4. Let's see who we're going to get this time. Alright, and I'm just going to rip right in. Oh, okay, so we've got Unicorno SpongeBob. Absolutely perfect. His little feet are even black. Socks are on point. Oh, okay, little lightning tie. Okay, I missed that detail, but that's being repeated. Which is extremely Tokidoki. More of the sponge holes are love hearts and stars. Absolutely perfect. And again, just the detail, the color and character. Unicorno with irises as well. That's something new. So now, and 5. Let's see. Okay. You're not going to live in a pineapple under a sea anymore. You're going to live on a shelf. Okay. Oh, excellent. So we've got a Cactus Friends style. It's got the little cactus barbs. Again, I think this is perfectly to scale. I think completely different tooling when it comes to having made them from this, potentially. I don't think they've just glued on
the spikes. I think these come from 2 separate molds. But the sponge hole dimensions are exactly the same. They show up a little bit better on this non-translucent figure. That little love heart up there. So again, welcome to the fold. I'll just, you're a bit bigger, you can stand there. You can stand, oh, yep, you're still in shot, that's fine. Okay, 3 to go. Now, all right. Okay, this, I'll tell you, I felt it, I know. She's a scientist and a rodeo star. It is Sandy. Very much Donatella and Friends inspired. Some more iconic Tokidoki imagery with the happy diamond, the donut ears, but she's got her own ears, frosted and sprinkled underwater diving suit. That tail is exactly what we'd be wanting from such a well-designed fig, and will perfectly complement the entire range. Okay, all right, second last. Okay, that's quite rough on that box. I think, okay, so Squidward, no, that is Patrick Star. Very Tokidoki. I actually think he's probably the furthest design from his animated character. His little shorts, and Tokidoki Bear from, I believe that's Donatella range again. Slightly skew-iff on proportioning, but I ain't mad at it. He looks really happy to be here. I'm happy to have him. So that is 7. Now we'll wait and see. Is there a chance that I have Squidward? Squidward I identify with on a serious level. Unfortunately, I know that I have not pulled one. It's another Sandy. I ain't mad at it. I'm sure I may be able to swap her out to someone who may have doubles. but I've got to find the right person who loves not only SpongeBob but Tokidoki. So that's a bit of a look at the range. All right, now I'm just going to get those all lined up so we can all have a good look at them. Okay, thanks again for joining me here today on the unboxing of the Tokidoki SpongeBob SquarePants blind box minifig series. I've really enjoyed opening these. I think they're fantastic and should be on top priority of any collector's list, whether you are a collector of Tokidoki or SpongeBob or both, especially if you're a fan of both. These are a must-have for any collector. So thanks again for joining me here on Collector Collective. If you've enjoyed the episode that you've been watching today, please remember to hit like and subscribe. We'll be bringing you new content every week. So thanks so much for your time. Keep collecting, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you.